I was very fortunate to be on with Juliana Rancic yesterday, and I know Iman's here, and she's got some great hours coming up later, but for all that great fashion you're getting, you have to have the perfect jewelry, especially in the fall. I think we get great fashions that have more texture, they're heavier materials, we do more layering, and that's where I think Jay's pieces really shine, is when you take those great jeans or the pants Iman has, and then you add some terrific, chunky, big, important pieces to your jewelry wardrobe to go with it. So here we go. We're gonna go back to Iron Mountain in this collection. We have 4 pieces. The first 2 pieces, the cuff and the ring, we featured earlier. Just to give you a review, if you missed last hour, the ring is only $59.90. We had one of our callers say, oh my gosh, I had to have it. 5 flex pays on the ring of only $11.98. The cuff, we're down to the last about 170 cuffs. That is obviously adjustable. Instead of $219, it's $179.90 this visit only, and it's all brand new, and 5 flex pays. Then we have the necklace. This is important. The necklace comes with a pendant. The pendant is removable. So if you want to put it on our silver collar we have coming up, or you want to wear it with another chain you have, you can, and you can wear the necklace by itself, which is really cool. Got the extension on it. And then finally, Jay, we have the matching earrings to go with it. Okay, so what do we love most about this collection?
Well, what I love about it, number one, the material, Iron Mountain. Again, it's an exclusive to us. I don't know anybody else that has this turquoise. This is where we're taking the nuggets. You can actually see the nuggets compressed in it. You got this big, bold look, right? It's a huge, humongous presence in turquoise. It's a humongous presence in silver, and these are brand new for the event, right? You're getting to see them. This is, all of these are out of what we call our gallery collection. Our gallery collection is where it really kind of, it's got its name from, you know, kind of how I got my start, and we got our start in our industry was making one-of-a-kind pieces for the galleries. And so we call it the gallery collection, the gallery designs. But what I really love about this, look at the size of this, okay? It's big, it's bold. It's got such a presence. Do you see the camera? Boom, your eye goes right to it. Yeah. You can't, it just, you know, your eye just automatically
piece,
just goes to it. It's a focal point. And one of the things I think that I get from pretty much everybody, one of the things that they'll tell me is that, you know, I've heard a lot of cute stories, but people say that people like will be staring at them, right? Or they'll think, oh my gosh, and then people will come over and go, I just have to ask you, where did you get that, right? So it's kind of a talking point. It's happened to me, I have to tell you. Well, I've told this story before, everybody kind of chuckles, but it's really, I always say truth is crazier than fiction, okay? We were in a restaurant one time, and I was with one of my female partners that we work with, that works with us in our organization. Anyway, this lady kept staring across at us, right? And there was a group of them, and they would talk, and then they would stare across, and so we're sitting over here, right? And I think, oh, they recognize me from Mind Finds, right? Because, you know, I really don't have an ego. I really am not like that. Okay, so anyway, but I'm thinking, oh, okay. So anyway, she walks over, and I'm thinking, oh, okay.
You're expecting to sign an autograph?
No, I'm getting ready to really introduce myself and say, oh, you know, and everything like that.
Yeah.
And she goes right to my friend. She goes, I just have to ask you, where did you get that?
That's awesome.
Ego.
Yeah.
It was just like a dive bomb. I tried to pull out, but I just couldn't pull out.
Did you say, I made that?
But I think that you know, that's a true story. And I have to tell you, but it was, it's so funny because I really am not, you know, I really am very friendly and stuff like that. I have zero ego. And it's really funny though that for some reason I thought, oh my gosh, you know, she recognizes who I am, you know? And because most people can't remember me, they say, oh, I know you're the jewelry guy, right? So, but it was just really funny. But in a way, it was probably one of the best compliments I've ever had in my life, because the heck with who I am, she doesn't really care. She went and she loved the jewelry, and to tell you the truth, my goal in life is that you love the jewelry more than you love me. Okay, right. I would rather that you love what you get and you love what you have. Right. But that's a perfect example of accessorizing and you know what it can do. And you know, in people that don't know about this, I just have to tell you. You know, I just went recently. I really don't go out and shop a lot. It's not, you know, shopping's not my thing unless I'm out in the middle of nowhere shopping for stone, right? That's kind of what I do.